Statistics have shown that majority of the wealthy people who made money through real estate started with land banking. They did not start by acquiring assets like developed properties like duplexes, rental apartments. They started by buying land in strategic locations. And this is how these people made massive money in real estate. They look out for locations that are very strategic, that has fast growing ability, and then they bought properties, held it over a long period of time before they now decided to resell in order to make massive return. And that process is what we call land banking. Now, in today's video, first I'm going to explain to you what land banking is and how you can take advantage of land banking right here in the state of Enugu. So land banking simply means buying land in underdeveloped or developing locations, and then after buying that property, hold it over a period of time and then wait for development to come into such location so that the value of that property will increase. Then you can now decide to resell that property to get your profit and then your capital. That is basically what land banking is. And when you want to land bank, there are a few number of factors that you need to consider. So you need to consider things like looking out for locations that have fast growing ability. Now, when you want to land bank, there are a few things that you want to look out for. One of those things that you need to look out for locations with fast growing potential. So how do you know if a location is going to develop very fast in the future? Number one is that location is going to be somehow close to already developed areas. Take for instance, you want to buy land. So you should be looking for land like emerging locations where there may be little or few development, where you have things like road construction, where you have maybe government proposed projects. So when you see land that is situated in a location where there are government projects coming up, maybe even if it's a proposed project not yet started, in the future government is going to start, and the value of land in such location is going to increase exponentially. Another thing is that you should be considering things like accessibility. Once a land has accessibility, once it is very easy for investors or people who want to buy that land, it is very easy for them to access that property. That land is going to appreciate very fast. So we also be looking at things like maybe land that are close to schools, land that are close to other developed location where the already existing residential homes, because as development keep expanding, it is going to reach that particular location. So when you want to buy land, if you really want to make money, you need to look out for fast developing locations. And right here in the city of Enugu, I'm currently standing in one of those locations right here in the city of Enugu that is considered to be a fast developing location. By that, I'm talking about Ninth Mile. So Ninth Mile happened to be the number one commercial and industrial hub right here in the city of Enugu. What really makes Ninth Mile unique and special when compared to other locations is because number one, the majority of the top brand companies are situated in Ninth Mile. So you're talking about companies like Nigerian Brewery, the 7-Up bottling company, the Coca-Cola bottling company, even the popular Aquarafa, they're all situated in this location. And because of these top brand companies, they are mostly in need of properties in order to build for their factories and also even build house for their staffs where they will stay. And another good thing is that Ninth Mile is known to offer great accessibility for people who travel to other parts of Nigeria. That's from the southeast, people who travel to Abuja, Benue, Makurdi, people who travel to Calabar, many other states. They all use Ninth Mile to access those locations. And that Ninth Mile is also known to have one of the best waters right here in the city of Enugu. And that's why most companies who are into beverage, they're all situated in this location because of the water that it offers. And Ninth Mile is very unique and special. And the good thing is that properties in this location are still very much affordable compared to other locations. And right here, I'm currently standing on Thelux Gardens Estate. This is one of our properties that is located in Ninth Mile. And the good thing about this property is that it is still selling on a low entry level. This property shares boundary with the Lion Business Park. It's also very close to 7-Up bottling company and Coca-Cola bottling company. And this property is currently selling for 4.5 million naira. But you can start with an initial deposit of 1 million where you get to spread your balance over the course of 3 months. Each plot in this estate measures 460 square meters and it comes with a deed of assignment and a registered survey plan. What does that mean? It simply means that this land is registered with the Ministry of Land. It is very verifiable and it is free from all forms of disputes and land litigation. So it's a property that you buy, you are sure you are buying a genuine property. You're not going to encounter any issues in the future. So if you're an investor, you're looking for places where you can start land banking right here in the state of Enugu, where you can buy a property that is still selling at a very low entry level, that is strategically located in a fast developing locations. I mean, when you talk about fast developing location, I mentioned that there's a good number of factors that you need to look into. And this Thelux Garden also expresses those factors. And if you are looking for an affordable property, whether you are an investor in Nigeria or whether you are in diaspora or you're a first-time buyer, I want to buy a genuine property right here in the city of Enugu, all you need is just go ahead, call or WhatsApp the number showing on your screen. I will bring you here for a free site inspection for you to get to see this property, see the development happening around this location, and then you can buy a plot or more in this estate. So I look forward to seeing your call.